moment. Jim's going to join us here. So this is sort of like a presidential thing where he asks the president to speak at a dinner, you know, and he can't really be there, but he sends, yeah, right. So this is what we have here. Is that okay, the speaker?
Hello, everyone. I wish I could actually be here today, but it just didn't work out. But I'll be here on video thanks to Walter Pinkston, who's videoing this for me and giving me some other help today. Andy, we wish you the best of everything. We hope you have a great retirement. But you know, you just can't jump into this. You've got to be well-grounded in the elements of retirement. You've got to be able to trace out all these elements and make sure you've got everything right. So therefore, we're going to present you today with this green pencil for you to trace out all the elements of your retirement.
One of my first work tools.
But that's not all.
There's the red one.
Well-grounded in your retirement, you'll find you have new power. You need to find the source of that power. And to do that, we're presenting you with this red pencil. You can't have it yet. You've got to prove that you can master the green pencil first. You know how that works. So we'll save this for you. When I see you, you'll get this.
I think I must have spent a week with this.
Well, there's a little more to it than that. You know, after you retire, a lot of new paths will open up. You want to be able to go down all of those paths, find out where they're going. Make sure you know where you've been. For that, you need this yellow pencil. After you've mastered the red pencil, that's when you get the yellow pencil. Well, we've got one more thing here, and Walter's going to present it to you. There's a lot of memories here, and in this little thing we have for you here, I hope it renews a lot of those memories and brings back a lot of good times. There's a lot of things represented there, and a lot of people. And I think it's the people that are most important. I hope a lot of them are here today. One little story, one of my heroes, Frank Sinatra, was at a party once when he was very, very old. And the friends that are talking about where their favorite places were. Some were in France, other exotic locations. Frank was very, very old. They weren't even sure that he could comprehend what they were saying at this point. But then he looked up and said, the best place to be is with your friends. So I hope you've got a lot of friends here today. I wish I was here with you at this point. And we'll be around, and we'll be terrorizing Friendsgiving together for a long time. Have a great retirement. Take it easy. So long.
Walter, is that you? Those are all projects, Snake's project we worked on. Yeah. Yeah, all of them are here right now. Brad, you can say a few words. I've heard this before. There aren't any holes in there. What is that?
Green pencils for.
Something else is missing here. What else are you not telling me?
Well, you see, there is a stack of
One need to go check on their car.
Wait,
Out on the
you
beach.
gotta load it up, you know, another CCO. Make sure you.
I hope the key punch cards aren't like strewn all around your car. Well, I wanted to just say a couple of words about Andy and a little bit about his background, a little bit about work in our department. Andy is originally from El Paso. His mother, Lois, was a WASP, which is Women's Air Force Service pilot. And during World War II, she flew planes, either transporting them from one place to the next, or towed drones, practicing shooting down and whatnot. It was really an exciting time, and Andy has gotten very involved in that as the son of a wasp, they call him, or child of a wasp. Kid of a wasp, sorry, kid.
Acronym is CAL.
Yeah, go figure. In any case, according to more the information that I have obtained, Andy was what you would call a wild child. Arguably, as calm, cool, and collected as he is. But the one redeeming feature is he never went to jail. A more mature friend who is unidentified convinced him he ought to go on to school, which eventually he did. He married Mary, who doesn't seem to be, oh, there she is. Married Mary in 1969. As a matter of fact, it was January 3rd. They just celebrated their 42nd anniversary. Don, who is running the camera at this moment, was born in 1969. I won't even mention that's when I was graduating from high school. Andy then went into the service and was a data systems tech, or in computer repair and maintenance in the Navy from 70 to 76. He went to the Philippines, Hong Kong, Singapore, and I'm sure he has some boring assignments as well. Okay, but eventually got out of school, back to El Paso, got his double degree in 1977. Then he went to work for Boeing in Houston. Go figure. He started out in the sneak analysis area. He eventually came over to FEPC and worked in the engineering department for a while, and then he finally got to work at the place that he truly deserved to be. Computer systems. Although we used to call him Computer Systems Resources because he was in a little bit different area, but eventually he moved into the data processing department. And then we all came to USA, and eventually all migrated over to information management, which of course was a major step forward for all the people that came from Boeing. Andy, to this day, owns a 1957 Chevy, and he's told me that he's driven it at least twice in the last 10 years. Repaired it 8 times, but driven it only twice. He's been a resident of Friendswood since 1992, and his wife Mary spent 5 years designing the home. And Andy has spent every moment since trying to pay for it. He does maintain a WASP website, which is very sophisticated and very informative. He's done speaking engagements about the WASPs around the United States. Hasn't gone around the world just yet. Okay, so he's only got a little past. In any case, he is an accomplished banjo player in his own mind. But a year from now, he promises that he will have learned enough about the banjo to be able to wear that particular title. He maintains a city lot, does lunch with Brad in India or Larry on occasion, and soon will be off into Never Neverland. Andy's been working with me and in processing at the same for a number of years. He's been my right arm at times. In other words, I'm talking whenever I had to, whenever I wanted to, whenever he's handy, but, you know, he kept me honest, he follows up with a lot of things, and comes up with a lot of ideas that I don't think about at the time. So,
Or would you ever think of it?
those of you in my department that are remaining employed for USA, just remember, somebody will be needing to do all of the stuff that Andy's been doing. So, 1, 2, 3.
Ken.
Andy, do that again.
There's one other, we've got a picture back there that if you haven't signed it, please sign it. There's also a picture.
Did some modifications on that, updates to that hardware. So I had a little skip in there to get a feel for one of the parts that we have in the lab process, light hardware. Then Sharon Trailer decided she was going to retire from data processing. And her significant other, Frank Tuma, who was my former boss, just put in a word with Larry Gamble and Brad. Sharon suggested I did a request to transfer to the job, so I did. And felt like I needed to get back into the computer end thing again. I spent 6 years in the Navy with computers, fixing and repairing computers, keeping them running. In the sneak analysis stuff, was analyzing what else is going to be used. Aerospace, automotive, and the like. So my short stint in engineering, I said, well, this is not really computer stuff here. So even though it was a computer lab, I wasn't quite into it. So this opened came along, so I decided to take over Sharon's job. Spent a couple of weeks doing training to do all that. And just kind of grew from there. Kept maintaining some usefulness to the group, and lots of computer systems up in USA. The inspector programmers, of course, they used to program for too long, because my model came along. Overhead required that I do a lot of other paperwork. So it's been like I said earlier today, get together in the office was long timers. I've always been fortunate to work with a lot of good managers and manage not to anger in any way. Even as a union rep, I didn't get in trouble with anyone. So I've been fortunate in that respect. I've worked with the manager. Brad says he's going to miss me. So Ken, once in a while you're going to go to his office there. Fill that empty spot also. Yeah, you can talk barcode printer all you want. I'm sure he'll want to hear all of it. As Brad says, I've got a long list of things I'm going to be doing, planning to do anyway. I was reminded of one this afternoon I forgot about it. I've given Larry a long list because he asked me yesterday what he wanted to do in retirement. He wanted me to summarize day in the life of retirement. So yesterday I sent him a list of tasks, and there were 8 or 9 things there. And then this afternoon or this morning, we're having to put together for the long timers. One of the guys that's there reminded me of the 57 Chevy and having to rebuild that.
Thank you. You're welcome.
I'd like you to do. There's something else on my list. I have to prioritize things. I have to figure out how to set up a routine. Nobody's there to tell me, send me emails. You need to do this. You need an answer for this question. If you could, yeah. You can sit here. And then you can see how long it takes me to answer it. What's your list and most things you remind me?
We're on the progress schedule.
It is, there is, Brad mentioned the banjo, and I guess that's my mother was a music teacher most of her career, except for 2 years in the Army, service pilots. where they do a lot of flying for us. And so they were influenced me a whole lot. I did play clarinet for a couple of years in high school. Music was just something I got into. But she was always disappointed. She had a couple of trombones out there. She was hoping one day I'd do something. You never knew about this until long after the trombone was going. But anyway, Mom passed away last year, and so there's been a lot of things. Other people I've got to know, Paso and elsewhere, we've heard. And I was recently, like I said, I was back there in November to give a presentation at the Paso Aviation Board, the Hall of Fame induction ceremony that I had. So I was a key speaker, and I talked about my mother and her five buddies who were up there that day. And one of the other activities there was the whole weekend. Sunday we went out to my mother's best friend was living on the east of a town called York City, where she was in the wash. She purchased 80 acres of land out there farming to get built. Then it wasn't farming, it was just desert. And I just rediscovered, I got really distracted. I had a nice little toy to play with now. She worked with my mother's old baby, working on babies. I was coming down to those last night, and the day before, there were pictures of this empty desert. Land, farm. Anyway, my mother's friend had organized and they've had a farm there. They still own the farm, the kids own the farm now, so I went out there to visit. And we had another little ceremony there, so that. And then while I was there, my mother's best friend, her daughter was there, and her son. And one of her sons goes in and says, I got something. So he goes in the house and he comes back with his banjo. Apparently my mother, I remember the banjo being at the house for years, and again, one of those musical instruments that lying around the house. And so he brought it out to him. He was in pretty bad shape. Apparently he received his mom back in the 80s right after she retired. And so I figured, well, it's come back to me, and Brad's doing it. And I figured maybe if I can get this thing working again, I'll work on it. And I played it a little bit over the weekend. I got most of it. Anyway, so got some around with more involved with see if any of the musical talent is better than the character. I do have the iPhone app for tuning the band. Anyway, appreciate y'all faces. I haven't seen you in a long time, so appreciate y'all coming out. Did you like this? Want to do it? Oh, you wanted to touch it with anybody else?
All right, one last